Hey everyone! Well, we're here, we're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and it's a new week, which means the Huns have refreshed, reset, and hey Hun for the week, which means we head back on over to the website that shall not be named, filter by top posted this week, and see what craziness has been happening while we weren't there. If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really like it, please subscribe. Always check my description below for all of my fun links. And with that super short intro out of the way, let's get started. Why do you think most people don't have the patience to build a business for 13 months, yet they have the patience to go to work for 40 plus years? Then the OP says, I don't know, health insurance, a retirement plan, a guaranteed paycheck. It's like they're so blinded by selling this opportunity of a business to other people that they forget that a lot of them, most of them, are not making money while they're trying to build this business for a year and a half, 2 years. But when you're working at a 9 to 5, you're getting paid, you're getting insurance, you're getting a lot more. They offer you a lot more than just a paycheck. They're like, you're working for someone else and just getting a paycheck. They actually offer you a lot more than just a paycheck. They offer you a lot for your future, a lot for your family. And that's something that MLMs can't promise you along with a paycheck. They can't promise you that either. Monate girls from all different walks of life, join us at 6 p.m. Eastern. Military spouse and cheer coach, military spouse and boy mom, wife and spin instructor, marketing and biz development, and boy mom. Yeah, super different walks of life. They all look really unique, and they all have such a unique background. Like the two who are military spouses, the two who are also moms of boys, super unique, and they're not like any other girl out there. They're all quirky and fun, and you should join their biz. Oh, no, they really probably do think they're super unique and different. They went out of their way to find me on Facebook, all because I complained that the local smoothie shop didn't use fresh ingredients / wasn't Herbalife front. I just wanted to take the time to thank you for leaving a 2-star review on whatever website. We don't hide what we use at our store, nor the fact that we are a family-run business, and the people I get to help, in turn, help me with therapies for my special needs son. I just asked that before you leave something so damaging to at least visit the place and meet the people you're trying to so callously tear down. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. You're in a pyramid scheme, and you're also a major creep for stalking me on Facebook. Yeah, that's, like, why didn't they just reply to the review? They looked at this person's name, and they found them on Facebook to personally message them. Like, did they think that that was gonna make them be like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, you're so right, how could I say such a thing? I'd be like, why did you find me on Facebook? That is so weird and so not okay, and I'm actually upset that I left you a 2-star review and not a 1-star review. Let's give this a try. When the orders are placed, message me and I'll do a live video of my boyfriend dumping these on my head. This is a great way to get a good laugh, everyone. Message me for details. 3 mascara orders, I will pour a cup of water on my head. 5 mascara orders, I will splat an egg on my head. 7 mascara orders, I will dump a bag of flour on my head. 10 mascara orders, I do all 3. That's really sad that they're so desperate for sales that they're willing to spill things on themselves. It's like, you shouldn't have to. I mean, I guess, it can be silly and funny and people might actually like that, but it's a little degrading that you're willing to do this so that people buy from you. You're so desperate that you're willing to go there. And it's like, you should never do that. Like, if you worked in a traditional business or, really did work for yourself and you were, putting stuff out there, you probably wouldn't have to do that. It would be easier to sell things. And again, if you worked for a traditional business, they would not make you spill water on yourself, dump a bag of flour on your head in order to make money. You call it a side hustle, I call it a business. We are not the same. This isn't your mama's MLM. This is an innovative business. We are the third fast-growing company in the world. The time is now. It's all about momentum in this industry. The products will always be here, but the timing will not. The comp plan is so simple. The systems in place are proven to work. You're paid on infinite levels deep and weekly. Even the customers get rewarded. It's about everyone winning. You can win with us too. It's so easy, and I'm so thankful to be a partner on $1 million team and to be part of this ground floor opportunity. The business training we get will help any type of business succeed, plus free financial advisors from day one. Why not come check out what I'm doing? Okay, love how they never say what the MLM is. It could honestly be anything, and I'm sure if I were to look up third fastest growing company, it doesn't really mean anything, and it probably wouldn't even come up with like anything. But yeah, that doesn't really matter. They say we get paid weekly, as if like people don't get paid weekly. Like, that's super unique. And then also what they say, they said something about like how the products will always be here, but the opportunity won't be. No, the opportunity's always there. She's truly selling the opportunity, not the products. So she says, this isn't your mama's MLM. No, it's just everybody else's MLM. Anyone own a business that will let me set up in their parking lot to sell my Avon? Trying to get new customers so I can earn my trip to Hawaii. Blank has vendors in our town every Sunday. Yeah, they won't accept me. I used to go, but since they have changed their policy as to what companies they take. Well, all the red flags. But the fact that she's asking if other people own their own business so that she can go there and try and sell her MLM to others, maybe think that through, is that you need to go to other people who own their business to sell what you claim is your own business, and that also vendors are not allowing MLM companies to sell on weekends or just at their vendor events. That's a big thing, is vendors are starting to crack down on MLMs. We're seeing so many small business Facebook groups do it. Vendors in real life situations are doing it. So more and more people are cracking down on MLMs, making it a lot harder for people to sell their product, which is a good thing, but also sad for, the people that have fallen into it. But again, it's better to get out early before you lose a lot of money. So it's better to just, look around. A lot of people are stopping it. Why are they stopping it? Think that through. Avon Hunt says she isn't stupid enough to be suckered into a pyramid scheme. So now I know why I'm not getting any Avon orders. Apparently at least 3 people on my friends list think it's an MLM. No, the company has been around since 1886. I joined because I wanted to help women feel beautiful and have fun making a little honest money on the side. If you honestly think that I am stupid enough to be suckered into some kind of marketing scam or pyramid scheme, then you don't know me at all. You know what's really disgusting? People not supporting these small businesses, but letting their preteen kids do slutty dances in slutty clothes on Instagram and TikTok to generate views and money. Yay for Moms of the Year. I didn't realize Avon has been around that long. My mom used to sell it on the side when we were kids. Avon and Tupperware. MLM companies are usually scams. Avon is definitely not an MLM. Avon is totally legitimate. They've been around for a long time, as the purple says, has correctly pointed out. I know many people who have sold Avon, and it's never been a bad thing. They are one of the most honest companies out there. I don't know what MLM stands for. Either way, I love the products. My mom used to sell it. Loved it then. Love it now. Love that my best friend sells it. Hate that I can't support you anymore. I try to when I can. I've sold Avon a few times, and it has great potential. I like that the company is very supportive. Have you reached out to an Avon something? So are you quitting or no? I don't mind to take a look at a catalog, but this isn't the first time that I've seen you mention that you want to abandon it, so I don't know. You can't fault your friends for thinking it may be an MLM. It's just what we've been told or assumed to be true. I also assume they just dealt with cosmetics and skincare without people advocating that it's something more than that. Then I would never know different. I'm all about supporting friends, so if you're going to continue to sell, I'll take a catalog. It is definitely not an MLM scheme. I have the ability to recruit people to sell with me, but that's not the main focus of the company. I have never asked anyone if they want to be a part of my team. I do have 2 people on my team, but they signed up voluntarily. I guarantee she asked if they wanted to join her team, and just because you don't have a team doesn't make it an MLM. I don't understand why, like, multi-level marketing. You're selling, you have people above you selling, you have people below you selling at different levels. Multi-level marketing. You're in direct sales. You're in an MLM. The MLM portion of it is not necessarily the bad thing. You selling the product is not the bad thing. It's the recruitment aspect. And honestly, a lot of people just don't even want to support the MLM itself because they don't believe in the business structure. And if they're going online to complain that 3 people think it's an MLM, that clearly triggered them and upset them. And it's another thing is that people, of course, don't want to believe that they've invested into a scam. Nobody wants to believe that they are involved in a scam, and they think that, well, I don't have a downline, so I'm not involved in a scam. But it's like, you have people, or did I say you're not involved? You don't have a downline, therefore you are not involved in a scam. But it's like, are you a part of a downline? Are you making sales that give a commission to people above you? Are people above you kind of like suggesting that you should have a team in order to make more money? Do you need to have a team in order to make more money? Look at that stuff. Look at all that. And also, like, I just think it's weird that one person brought up the teens and dancing. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not for that, but 2 totally different things. Very, very much different. I could really use some friends right now. Like the kind of friends that want me to be successful. As I start my journey as a pampered chef consultant, I need some people to host a party. I know, MLM, blah, blah, blah. I'm not asking you to spend money, but you can earn free stuff and Pampered Chef sells itself. I do all the work. So can I get an I'm in the comments? The only way I will be successful is with support. Like my page. At the very least, share my page if you like me. Host a party if you love me. LOL. Wow, another very sad one. Here's the thing, is that they're saying, like, you don't have to spend any money if you host a party. Right, but you're hosting a party on your page to get your friends involved. So your friends are going to buy this stuff and your name is attached to it. And it's like, a lot of people don't feel comfortable with that. It's like, why do you need me to help you sell this stuff? This is your job. Don't drag me into it. I don't care about the free stuff. I probably still have to be there. My friends and family have to be involved and then potentially recruited. And none of us want any of that. And it's just sad to say, like, if you love me, you'll do it. It's very manipulative. Humans weren't made to sit at a desk 9 to 5, come home every night to watch Netflix, explore the world for 2 weeks out of the year, have zero creativity, have every single aspiration beaten out of them, overdose brains with trash dopamine. There is so much more to life. And OP says, when they get back from a free trip and are all hunned up and everyone else's jobs are meaningless prisons they must release us from. Oh my god, that is so absolutely true. They're just like, oh my god, you can't do anything in a 9 to 5. It's like prison. You're basically forced to, I mean, yeah, you have to follow the rules and you have to do what your job requires you to do. But I mean, in an MLM, you have to do what they tell you to do. You have to sell the product within reason. But you have to create a downline. You have to sell the opportunity to people. And you're kind of loosely allowed to say what you want, but you know, you got the copy and paste messages. They do it all for you. And if you want to be creative, you can, but then they get mad at you if you do the, like, little font things and pictures. They're like, making a graphic doesn't really count. So they're taking away your creativity there. Also, they're taking away your creativity of creating the product, pricing the product, actually creating your own website. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you can work from home. That's about the only true, somewhat different benefit of an MLM compared to every traditional job. My husband and I took our dog to a new dog park yesterday. Beautiful day, awesome park, and before you know it, a couple strikes up a conversation with us. They were around our age, seemed really cool, and we were having a good time with them while the pups played. You already know where this goes. She starts asking what I do for work, telling me how they started a marketing business, and how she works at home 10 to 15 hours a week. I immediately start getting MLM vibes, so I was trying to push her for answers. Oh really? What's your business called? What are you marketing? Oh, your husband is actually in sales? Oh, consumer goods. Everything was so vague, and she was just skating around every question I asked. The wife and I were talking solo, like 15 feet away, watching the dogs, and later I learned that the husband was telling my husband the whole, yeah, I used to be in the corporate world, and I was miserable, but now I'm my own boss, and it's been so great. Leadership, team development, and Amway. That's their business that they started. I'm a super creep and found him on Facebook because he told my husband his name. From Google, I learned that LTD is like a branch off of Amway. So annoying. Can't even meet people anywhere. Wanted to rant. Thanks for reading. Absolutely. You get an upvote for that because you had to deal with it. Not just, I mean, you see people in dog parks all the time, and, while dogs are playing, people strike up conversation, you'll just kind of talk, but it is a little weird if someone's like, I'm my own boss and I love it, oh my god, the corporate world, I just find it really interesting that people who are genuinely their own business owners, like they've created their own business, they don't need to just go up to people and tell them how great their job is, how amazing it is, and how much they hate the corporate world. You don't see that from real business owners, but in an MLM, you see it 99% of the time. Not any different than the 99% people not making any money. Alright, so we are at the end of the video, and we know what that means. It is MLM meme time. We have MLM Hun raising the new downline out of the water, teaching them to swim. They're just so excited about them. Downline 3 months later, they're ignoring, they're drowning, and then we have downline 6 months later, under the water, just dead to the MLM Hun. That was just so perfect. It's so true. They always talk about like how much they support every member on their team, and every single one of them they help all the time, but I honestly believe that like they're just excited for the new ones because they're easier, they're like, oh, come on in, because they're getting the starter kit and they're giving them more money. It's easier to get them to buy new products more versus the people who are like, can you teach me more about the business? I don't really want to like put a lot of money in. They're just like, just recruit, or not recruit. Well, yes, of course, recruit. I was going to say, like, just keep talking to people. Just talk to more people, see if they want to buy, and if they want the opportunity, that's the only advice we'll give you. But the new downline, they're like, oh my god, you guys are going to love this. Just buy the starter kit. Just buy, I suggest buying the most expensive one. It's the greatest deal, so they know they'll definitely get commission off of those people. And people who have been part of their downline, they're like, yeah, if you want to sell product, yeah, you can, and get more people who will buy from you, and we'll talk later. They don't really care about them. Oh, that was just, that was a good one. That was so perfect and absolutely describes an MLM, because you really can't like give every single person, I mean, I guess depending on how big your downline is, you can't give every single person independent attention along with trying to talk to new people every single day. That's another thing that they don't discuss is like, yes, you're trying to find new people every single day, but you also should be caring about your team and focusing on your team and discussing things with your team. It's just a lot of talking to people. It's exhausting. I could never do it. I don't know why people do it, and they're always like, this is perfect for introverts because it gets you out of your comfort zone. And like, in a way, it does, but no, it's just too much, it's too much people for me. And I think it's too much people for a lot of people. It's just a bad business structure. Just boo whatever the shape is. Boo. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!